Hi, my name is Augie, and I did some interviews, and I was saying that people have different hobbies, and sometimes people play golf, or they do different kinds of things, play baseball or different things. Like my hobby's always been guitars. Like I take broken guitars and kind of change them or alter them or fix them up, and what I do sometimes is I got a thing for square guitars, and I made a lot of them square. This one here I started about 40 years ago, and I remade it several times. I made it smaller both ways, and originally I had it painted red like this one over here, and I used the lacquer paint on it. With lacquer, it dries kind of instantly, within a few minutes, and you can give it a second coat or a third coat or like that. And it turned out like a mirror. I had it red for many, many years, but in the remaking, I thought I wanted something with binding on it, on the sides, like this last time I made it black, I added binding to both sides, kind of like a Les Paul style guitar, Les Paul custom style guitar, and I thought I'd be real happy with that. Well, after I painted it with an acrylic enamel, it turned out it had some kind of a orange peel finish or little bumps on it. And I was a little bit bummed that it turned out like that, because with the lacquer, I never had that problem. I would always wet sand it. But I did put a hardener in the paint with the acrylic enamel when I painted black. And after I let it set for a month. I didn't want to look at it for a while. And then one day I thought, let's do it. So I got a warm bucket of water and some 600 sandpaper, and I dipped the sandpaper into the water and started wet sanding. And as soon as I started wet sanding, I could feel it kind of flatten out and feel real smooth. And they knew after I buffed it out with a little rubbing compound, it was going to turn out perfect. And I did. It's a little dirty now, but I did, and it turned out real nice. And I cleaned up that binding on there, and I was real happy with that. Sometimes this one over here, I don't know, can you follow me there? This one over here, I did the same thing. I put the hardener in it, and I kept it all white. It was a Stratocaster cut down, and I kept it all white. And I used the acrylic enamel with a hardener in there, and used the wet sand, and it turned out pretty decent. None of these are perfect, but they're good enough for me. I had fun doing it. It turned out with a kind of a square guitar, something that sounds good. I can fool with the electric a little bit and wire them up, and sometimes I get some real good results. This one here, I painted the head stock at the same time as the guitar, and I kind of match them up sometimes. I got a white and white, red, black and black sometimes. Other than that, electric you can do different things with. This one I have a Stratocaster pickup and a humbucking pickup, or different things. And so I'm usually real happy with my hobby anyway. So thanks for looking in.